Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to the next Tavern Brawl, and I am all a-quiver with anticipation. I love a quiver. And I don't mean filled with arrows, but if you have a bow, that can be fun, especially if you're hunting poultry, but don't shoot random people's chickens with arrows. First proper post-TGT Brawl, and yes, it's a new one. I can create my deck. I'm excited. It's raining mana. Delaran floats overhead. It's soaking your deck with mana. On your first turn, you get 1 like normal, but then you get 3, then 5, then 7. Okay, so it's like ridiculous ramping that just happens to everyone. That's kind of insane. That is really kind of insane. So you know what I want to do? I'm just going to go all out on demons. Every single demon. Tiny Knight of Evil, get in there. Felguard, Wrathguard, Void Terror, Void Caller, Pitlord, Deadsteed, Doom, Dread Infernal. There's actually too many demons. Alright, we'll get rid of Void Terror and I guess Felguard and Succubus and put in Floating Watcher, Void Crusher, Fearsome Doomguard, and then the legendary twins. Yeah, I like this. For some reason, it called to me the Twisting Nether Void, home to the demons. Actually, you know what Twisting Nether needs? I mean, it's used in a fringe Dreadsteed deck, but technically, when a demon dies, it's banished to the Twisting Nether. So what would be really cool, a buff for Twisting Nether, is if every demon that gets killed by it comes back on your next turn. How badass would that be? That would make it such a baller card in Demon Lock. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yes, this is going to be cool, because I've not used Void Crusher yet. I have no idea what its crushing looks like. I hope it just encapsulates things in darkness and gravity squeezes. That would be a cool superhero move, wouldn't it? Oh look, it's Gravity Squeeze! That also could sound like a very weird, like, Public Enemy. And Flame Imp, there we go. So I, in theory, then, should go up to 4 mana next turn, if I've understood this correctly. Otherwise, I'm about to be very embarrassed, aren't I, Floushy93? Okay, alright, so 2 then 3 there. I get it. We'll do the Tiny Knight of Evil, who has to win the award for the best named card of the set. I mean, he's a Tiny Knight of Evil. It's a little imp riding a mini frickin' Fellhound. Although, I am a little bit upset that this guy has gone, oh look, it's a ramping brawl, I'ma play Druid, right? With Thaurissan, so I could ramp while I ramp. And while that makes sense, why would you play the class that you get to ramp with anyway, when you've been given the opportunity to experience ramping with every single class? It dunny makes sense to me. It just dunny makes sense to me. So we should, in theory, go to 9 mana next turn. No, we're getting 2 a turn. So 3, then 5. Oh, yeah, we're just... Okay, so it's doubling the amount of mana we get per turn. That makes sense. That does make sense. So maybe a combo-y Shaman with Bloodlust could also be a lot of fun with this, instead of just all of the demons! All of them! Yeah, my Malygos Shaman deck would be a lot of fun with this. That is a good point, Mr. Gold Killer. He's the killer of gold. Flame Imp, let's heal up a little bit, and then our Doomguard is just so fearsome. Look at him. Now, is it just me? Or is this really not a fearsome Doomguard? Like, his facial expression is more along the lines of, than, I'm going to kill you. You know, he looks like he's been drinking a lot, he's lying down, he's just like, you know. And, that doesn't scream to me like he's going to kill me. It just kind of makes me think that he needs help to his bed. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm judging the fearsome Doomguard. So we've got the turtle on the field. Malygos doing work, and we can follow it up with a Lord Jaraxxus, though that would injure us for 10, so maybe not. I am very tempted to Void Crush next turn. Of course, it is going to kill my own Malygos. Never mind, he is already getting battered by just death. Ooh, so he's only going to use 1 tree on it, which means, am I going to take the damage? Surely he's going to clear my board, because he really should. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to take 10 damage here, assuming that the Shade goes for it. The Shade does indeed go for it. Alright. Time to pointlessly kill both my minions. In fact, no. Here we go. RNG, I believe. Void Crush the Imp. Please. Boom, boom. Lovely. That's a really cool effect. If it wasn't for the fact that it could crush itself, which is very weird. That's like the ultimate whoops moment. I think it would be a lot of fun, this card. I think it would actually potentially see some play. This is a furious battle, isn't it? It's like I actually think this is a more fun version of the Sunwell Brawl, because slowly ramping up at least gets you that initial fight going on, which is really good. So I think Dread Infernal followed by Tiny Knight of Evil, and then next turn we'll heal up with Juraxxus, though that might be a little bit risky, and I might just die. But then again, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Well, Wrathguard. It's not like a druid's got anything that can hit the Wrathguard that can't hit my face, so it's not the biggest risk in the world. And he's used a Force of Nature and a Savage Roar, so I'm not terribly scared. He's on 6 health, of course. Yeah, I think this is okay. I mean, I'm going to go to 7 if the Law hits my face. And yeah, he's going for the Taunt, which does actually really suck. And there's 5 damage to my face, which, as it turns out, literally doesn't matter, because these two are going to kill the Ironbark, and then Juraxxus is going to be summoned to the field. If only I had a 1-mana card left, but no. Oh, if only I could use that then, Juraxxus. Probably should have put summoning portals in this, now that I think about it, but it's okay. Can I attack you? I can't do that! I never knew that happened. The speech bubble spun round him as I turned into Juraxxus there. So I think this has gone pretty well so far, this brawl. Both Malygos and Juraxxus doing wonderful things. I think I'm actually going to build a priest deck next so I can confess a Paletrus like a boss. Ooh, Master Jouster, please fail. Oh, that sucks. Just a car, though. Really dire shapeshift. To be fair, +2/+2 is pretty effective, so I can't really deny him that. He's probably thought about his deck a little bit more than I'm going to put in all of the demons. And that's really all I got going on. I can't really play these. I'll just die. Okay, I may need to think about my deck a little bit more. I will fully admit, mistakes may have been made when it came to building this, and I have literally no reach left. Oh, that is a problem. That is an absolute problem. Okay, so we'll hit there, right, and then we will sacrifice our life to our demon overlords, who are going to show us that they really mean business. And there we go. Pit Lord to the face. Goodbye, Juraxxus. I like this brawl. This is a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm going to go Priest. I think Priest will work out nicely. I think Mage also a lot. Oh, actually, Mage would be fantastic with this. Ooh, I kind of can't decide. We'll go Mage for now. And basically, I want to see if I can get away with just playing every spell. Literally not playing anything but spells. I bet I could totally pull this off. There's no point me effigying, because at most it will just get me a unstable portaled thing. Polymorph Boar for the same deal. I kind of want a Spellslinger and Flamewaker. Yeah, I'll play these two just because they're a little bit random and a little bit fun. 2 Fireballs, of course. You know, I'm only allowed to put in Goldens if I have both of them. That is my rule. Both Flames. Oh, we're out of spells, team. We are out of spells. I repeat, we are done and dusted when it comes to spells. Okay, we kind of need more spells than that, though. I mean, I've got to put Pyroblast in here, so I suppose we will get rid of Arcane Blast for now. We don't really need that one, so we'll put Pyroblast in, we'll put Ronin in, and I suppose as well we'll get rid of 1 Poly, 1 there. Archmage, in you go, and we'll get rid of... In fact, we'll get rid of both mirror entities, because we don't have Mad Scientists, so it's very pointless to use them. So we'll put in 2 Flame Strikes and a Blizzard. I can only see this going brilliantly. I think this is a brawl very much designed for just make stupid decks and go for it, because it's just beautiful to have your mana instantly ramped up so much, because there's not much you can draw that you can't immediately play in a few turns. And again, another druid. Come on, guys. Where are the original bones? Good. A instant unstable portal and arcane intellect along with a polymorph is absolutely fantastic opening hand, especially against the druid. Alright, I'm liking this. I am very much liking this. Nosmo King, prepare to die. In a card game. So not really. But you understand what I mean. How you doing? You got any wild growths in there? Because that would be quite amusing. Alright, stable portal, give me the goods. Free totem golem. Why the hell not? I mean, not fantastic, because I could have coined and play that anyway, but also could be a lot worse. And we're going to go to 2 mana next turn because of the brawl rules. So actually, maybe I shouldn't have played that, because now I can't arcane intellect, which is going to be a big deal. But no, I think this deck can win. Oh, never mind. Instant innovate. What are we facing? A druid of the... No, a shredder. Okay. I mean, I don't think that's fantastic in this brawl, I'll be honest, but I guess it's something. There's no point in us doing anything right now, because he's going to trade for us, so we don't need to do it. So 5 mana next turn, we can of course polymorph any big threat that he plays, and then we also have our first freeze coming up, so that's good as well. Pop! And Annoyantron. That's fine. I mean, it is annoying. I'll give it credit for that. But it's also an adorable little robot just trying to be noticed in the world. And is that so wrong? Is that really so wrong? Because I just don't think it is. I will get rid of the Divine Shield for when I come to Flame Strike, though, because that just makes sense. Or, in fact, when I Blizzard, though I am very tempted to just double Spell Slinger next turn and see what I can give us both, because this card's a lot of fun. That card, however, is just a lot of anti-fun, and I'm very upset that he'd even do that. Alright, Spell Slinger, what you got for us? Ooh, Burgle. That is some compound value right there. Like, that is a sizable amount of value. Yeah, there's literally no reason me popping a Boombot. He's going to trade them for me anyway, so let's not waste my hero power. I have got an okay hand right now. The freezes are good. I can obviously kill it with Dragon's Breath. Oh, that's worrying. That is worrying. That is quite something. That is quite something there. Alright, I think we need to polymorph this guy. I do, definitely. And then I think we simply need to Dragon Breath away Dr. Boom, and that at least reduces his board down to 4 damage, which is actually kind of fine. I wonder what he got off his Spellslinger, though. That's what concerns me. I also don't really have a way to kill him. It just occurred to me, I've just thrown all the spells in, and then... Did he also get Burgle? Are you serious? What are the chances of that happening? Like, what, 200 spells in the game? Maybe, so that's 2 1 in 200s happening simultaneously with the same result? And then he gets a Mage Secret off top of it? That's quite ridiculous. That is quite ridiculous. Okay, so I wonder what one it is. We'll try this, in case it's Counterspell, or something on the like. Of course, it kills the 3 things I didn't want it to kill. Effigy. Okay, good. That's actually completely fine. And then one more boom. So, do I want to do my own Burgle? Yeah, let's see what I get off my own Burgle. Ooh, Poison Seeds. Combo with 10 mana with Blizzard. That's pretty excellent. So for now, we'll Arcane Intellect once more. Keep drawing through our deck. And yeah, we'll do this again, and then probably, hopefully, ping off. Damn. Well, it still killed it, so we will indeed ping face. We are somehow holding our own here. We really are. Spellslinger into Burgle into Ironbark Poison Seeds is pretty wonderful. I can't say I'm displeased with that one. And he got a Mana Worm, so that's really, really bad. So that makes me happy. It does. Play something huge. That's not something huge. I might have to use Blizzard just to stop him killing me when I really want to combo it with Poison Seeds and make him feel bad and make him, you know, rue the day. I do want a good bit of day ruing going on. Oh, never mind. We finally draw Flame Strike. Goodbye, Ancient of Lore. He might feel a lot safer now to flood the board, which is excellent for me, because obviously I have a foolproof board wipe. If only I had my own minions to keep my 2/2s, though. 9 cards in his hand. and a druid with 10 mana. He's just playing combo druid, isn't he? I don't know why I'm surprised by this. I mean, I shouldn't be, yet I really, really am. Do I want to Ironback? Can he kill me through Ironback? I feel like he can entirely kill me through Ironback. That works out, actually. Can he kill me without a taunt? He can, definitely. If he's got combo, I'm just dead. So we'll make him deal with that. In hindsight, probably Ice Block would have been effective to put in this one. Ooh, Faceless Manipulators. And then a big game Hunter, the son of a bitch. The son of a proverbial bitch. And a real one. You know, both the proverb and reality very much are interchangeable at the moment. So, I guess we don't really have a choice. We kind of just have to do these. Goodbye, trees. And now we die to combo. Well played, Nomas King. Well played. Nosmo King, sorry. I don't mean to mispronounce your name. That's entirely my bad. Ooh, maybe I'm not dead. Maybe I am actually not dead. If so, that is incredibly exciting. Nope, I'm dead. A swipe to follow that up for perfect lethal. Did it really take him 20 seconds to do 4+5? Is that what happened there? Is that what took him that long? Because I feel like that's what took him that long. Which is quite ridiculous, all things considered. I forgot Emperor Thorison! Oh, crap! I am so dead! Whoops! And yep, now we got a druid. Mahone. Mahone does actually sound like a druid, so I gotta give him credit there. Coin and knowledge and fast sight. This is good. And I'm gonna keep refreshment vendor, because I've got enough draw power. I'm kinda just cool to do that. Ooh, coin ancestral knowledge will have me 3 mana, so 1. So that's not enough to do the lava shot combo, and I don't also have the elemental fury yet. I guess destruction is its actual name that I have to address it by. End return druid, you have nothing but big cards, let's be honest here. And we also do have Mana Tide that isn't just going to immediately die, because he is a Drew. Oh, that is very good for me that he doesn't have a turn 3 play. Absolutely excellent. So I kind of need both my hexes as soon as possible as well. Mana Tide, go! And we have Elemental Destruction. So we have the full combo, which is absolutely brilliant, because this, and then removing the 7 Overload is just incredible. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm kind of tempted. Well, Farsight first, I think. We'll see what this pulls out. And it is another Lightning Bolt, so I'm tempted to Totem, see if I get spell power, and if I do that. Unfortunately, I don't, so for now we're just going to leave it, draw another card off our Mana Tide here. 20 to 23. We're slowly pulling ahead. We are very slowly pulling ahead. I mean, he might waste an attack on killing that, and then he might not even hero power. He's probably just going to play another big creature, like Dr. Boom, for example. So I might get away with this. I just might get away with this. But, you know, there's also every chance I'm going to die from this point out. Maybe Malygos Shaman doesn't actually work because my opponents can get to such big threats before I can draw all my cards. Whereas the advantage to playing it is that I can do the combo a lot earlier, but I need to draw it a lot earlier. So I suppose it's a trade-off in that respect. Mahone, do your turn. You have 6 cards. Look at them and play them, please. Really? Has he realized what I'm doing and he's trying to mill me? No, Hex! I need Hex! Please don't burn Malygos. Please don't burn Malygos. That's okay. That is absolutely fine. And then do I want to... Well, yeah, I want to do that. And then I kind of want to coin an Ancestral Spirit, but that will overdraw me by quite a large margin. But I'm also holding 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm kind of okay. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, because this is a great hand to have reduced. Like, this lets me do a lot of stuff, especially if I draw Malygos next turn. Although I'd have to get lucky and not trigger the refreshment vendor. North Sea Kraken. Look at him go. And he does trade. Interesting. Very... Oh, I draw Malygos. If only I could guarantee the Ancestor's Call here. But I really just simply cannot do it without the guarantee. So, for now... Ooh, do I want an Elemental Destruction? Because if I do Elemental Destruction, 2, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, I mean, I'm fine to do all of this. Hopefully I get Spell Power. I don't, but that's cool. Please hit for 5. Yeah! And then we get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll play this, but then go back to 10. So that's okay. Draw 2 more cards. Another refreshment. That really sucks, but I still have my coin. So I can do this. Coin. And then refreshment vendor. That was a very complicated turn, but I think overall it worked out pretty nicely. I have a lot of healing, I have Malygos, I have the cheap Ancestor's Call, I've got the 2 free lightning bolts. I mean, I have a lot of potential, I just need to empty my hand more than anything. That sucks, alright, could really do... In fact, no, it doesn't really suck, because it's only got 6 damage, and even if he doubles a massive creature, he still can't play them both, so it really doesn't matter too much. Okay... 1, 2, 3... No, I can afford to play this for now, so let's draw... 2 more cards, Azure Drake and Lightning Storm. So we'll play Azure Drake, and then we will end it with our final refreshment vendor, and then simply kill that. So yeah, we've got maximum healing and bodies off our refreshment vendor, so this is good. So effectively, we're just kind of waiting for the crackle, the lava burst, and just enough damage to finish him off. We did have a crackle burnt, which sucks, but it also should pretty much be fine. We also have the other lava shock, which is 8 damage, so that's still good. He's going for my face, really? He doesn't want to leave me with 10 damage on my board, because that means I can basically Malygos next turn and just kill him. I only need to draw... Ah, that sucks. But that's still 6 damage, so I only need to draw a lava burst to kill him. Never mind. Hopeful I was, but as it turns out, it doesn't even matter. And Azure Drake, and there, of course, is the lava burst. So that's 10. Ooh, I'm tempted to Lightning Storm here and hope for a 4. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to hope for a 4 and then trade in 2 of these. Ah, I didn't get a 4, but that's okay, because as long as I protect my Azure Drake, again, I can go off next turn and then kill him, so I got that going for me. This is a very weird game of this brawl, actually, because it should be over by now when 2 people are ramping up to 10 mana instantly. So next turn, 3 mana, 6, and then 2 free lightning bolts is 10, plus 16 is... Yep, the spell power is the real deal here. So that's 11 plus 2 9s, which is 29 damage. Oh, man. Literally 20... Oh. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, my friends, it has been fun. We've all enjoyed ourselves. But it is time now for you to die, Mahone. It is time for you to die! Oh, what a good brawl. What an absolutely flawless brawl. There is our pack. Wonderful. My name has been Rage. That has been today's brawl, and it really, I'm a fan of that. It's subtle, but it is very good. And a very normal pack. But that's okay. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more. Goodbye.